Right now at 4:30, a dire warning about climate change. A new report from the United Nations says things are about to get much worse. The report says climate change is likely going to make the world sicker, hungrier, poorer, gloomier, and a lot more dangerous.
And it's not a far-off threat. Experts say this could all happen in the next 18 years. They say if temperatures continue to increase, people would experience 5 times the floods, storms, drought, and heat waves. NBC10's Delaware bureau reporter Tim Furlong spoke with a local expert who contributed to the report about what we all need to know.
I think it's true. It is scary. And like a lot of things that are scary, people tend to want to look away.
University of Delaware professor Dr. A.R. Siders not only isn't looking away from the UN-backed climate report, she helped write Chapter 16. And while the whole report is super long, she thinks it's important for all of us who call Earth home to know what's in it. She says this isn't about your grandkids and their kids. This has become a now problem that affects all of our food, our water, our health, and our economy.
We're seeing the effects right now, and that's something the report tries to drive home, is that this is hurting people and hurting ecosystems today, and so we really need to take action today to deal with those consequences.
The report shows what we can all see with our own eyes across the globe and right here in our region. 100-year floods happening a lot more often than every 100 years, wildfires, tornadoes at weird times of the year, and these problems affect the world's poorest folks the hardest. The report seems to indicate we are very far down the road to irreparable harm, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't fight.
So I think it's really important that we have reports like this that keep the messaging and keep it in front of the public eye to show us, like, yeah, this is scary, and it doesn't get better by ignoring it. Like, it gets better if we work at it really hard.
At the larger levels, it means governments working together on big climate change goals and changes to industries and letting the science guide the politics and not vice versa. And closer to home, as in, like, literally your home, it means you and me, all of us doing our part as well.
Yeah, driving less, using bicycles or walking more when we can, having input into planning to make our towns more walkable and more accessible is a great one. Thinking about our consumption levels, thinking about the amount of meat and where our food is coming from, all of these types of things add up.
It's not too late to save this place, but the report indicates it's getting worse a lot quicker than some would like to believe. Tim Furlong, NBC 10 News.
So what kind of impacts could we see here where we live?
NBC10 First Alert meteorologist Crystal Cly looked at the report and has a closer look for you.
Yeah, and as Tim mentioned, this is a really long report, and this is part 2 of 3 parts that are coming out. The first part came out earlier last year, so there's a lot to peel through, and we got help from Climate Central, which is an organization we often turn to that looks through climate data, provides information. And looking through the IPCC report, we were able to kind of dive into, in the East Coast, in our neighborhood, what are some of the things we're feeling the biggest impacts from? And we're talking increased temperatures, increase in our extreme precip events, rain events in particular, rising sea levels. Just last week, we had Ted talking about down at the shore, issues with our rising sea level, and then those more powerful hurricanes and tropical systems, as well as a decrease in ice and snow, something that some folks in New England want to see more of, and instead we keep seeing less of. So let's dive into temperature specifically right now. We'll start by talking about cold, since we're in the end of winter currently. And the change in the longest winter cold snaps, or the consecutive days below zero, it's obvious. If you look at the map, almost everywhere shows that there is a shortening of cold snaps across the country, meaning our cold isn't as cold. And if we look specifically in our area, zoom in here, you can see most of our region is in that 5 to 10 days less when it comes to our cold snaps. But specifically Philadelphia, 10 to 15 degree day shorter cold snaps are what we're experiencing. Now, you might hear that and go, that doesn't sound bad. In fact, if we talk about losing our cool, the increase in average temperatures during the coldest time of year, look how much warmer. 7 degrees warmer in Atlantic City, 8 degrees warmer in Philly, and about 6.5 degrees warmer just since 1980. So when you see these, you might think, well, I like a warmer winter, but we have to remember that the flip side is it's warmer in summer as well. In fact, it's feeling much hotter. When we look at the increase in number of days with heat indices over 90 degrees, which is when we start to see more heat-related illnesses in our area, we're seeing 11 more days that are above that 90-degree index in Atlantic City, 7 days more in Philly, and in Allentown, 9 more days. So it might feel a little warmer in winter, but it's also feeling much more extreme in summertime, which leads to more heat-related illness. Now, that's just one of the impacts. I'm going to talk about more impacts on a more widespread look coming up at 5:30.
All right, Krista, we'll see you then. Thank you. And you can read much more about climate change on our website, NBC10.com/climate change, or on the free NBC10 app.